Hello everybody and welcome to another video. I'm the Canadian Poutine here, bringing you some gameplay on Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the remastered terminal, space terminal, whatever you want to call it. Now the reason I'm bringing you this video is to shed some light on some great news to, I'll say about 90% of the Call of Duty fans. The next Call of Duty game will go back to, as they like to say, quote unquote, its roots. So what does that mean for the series? Well, let's look back at some numbers. Call of Duty 4, now these numbers were announced in November of 2013, so the game was released, that's about 4 years after its release. The game sold a heart-pounding 15.7 million copies across all consoles. Verdict: boots on the ground. Classic Call of Duty, the way it should be done. Now, if you go fast forward to probably the greatest Call of Duty in my opinion, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The Modern Warfare 2 sales are amazing. Like, this game sold an astonishing 4.7 million units in the US and UK in a 24-hour period. They made $310 million. Activision reported they had 8 million players online within the first 5 days. 8 million people in the first 5 days of the game being released. That is a huge army. They say it's the largest video game army ever. Now fast forward a few years, they sold a total of 29 million copies, and guys, this is Call of Duty we're talking about. Bad Company 2 was out of time. They got destroyed by their competition. Now, look at the competition now. Battlefield 1, a game that boots on the ground, something that fans have wanted for a long time, a good shooter. That game is outselling Infinite Warfare. Now, on to Black Ops 2. As many Call of Duty fans consider this the last good Call of Duty game, Black Ops 2 in its lifespan sold a total of 2.4 million copies, breaking the previous set record by, what a surprise, the previous Call of Duty the year before, Modern Warfare 3. Now this is where it gets interesting. Call of Duty Ghosts, in my opinion, the worst Call of Duty ever made. I honestly like Infinite Warfare. I didn't like Black Ops 3 that well, but it was more enjoyable than Call of Duty Ghosts. But what happened now? Activision claims the downfall of sales was due to the release of the 8th generation console. So what that means is because the phone just rang, is because of the release of the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, they were not being sold as much as they would hope it would be. Now my argument to that is the game was released on 6 different platforms, and I remember them having a deal out there that if you had it purchased on the Xbox 360, you can actually either trade in your 360 version, or you can, if you have it purchased on the digital store, you can just pay $30 and get the brand new copy for the next generation. So I personally think that's bullshit. Now, with the latest release of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, this game sold 1.8 million copies worldwide in the first week. It's the first week, guys. You look back at the numbers of other games, just what happened? You know, there's no excitement, there's no enjoyment, there's no hype to this game. They tried so hard to market it, and they blame it on a brand new sub-series. Now, I personally think that's bullshit, but you know, execs are always gonna find excuses. With the release of Battlefield 1, it just quickly everyone started disliking Infinite Warfare. It became a trend. It became, you had to dislike the game or else you would not fit in with the gaming community. Activision was forced to react in that case. Of course, if everyone takes a stand, of course a company like Activision is finally going to take a stand. So at a recent Activision press conference, the COO, the chief operating officer of Activision, Thomas Tipple, promised Call of Duty 2017 is indeed going to be a boots on the ground Call of Duty. That's right, a boots on the ground Call of Duty that apparently returns to its roots. Whichever way you want to describe return to its roots, that's how they like to describe it. Whatever way, Activision decided to define that. There's only one way we'll find out, and time will tell us. So, Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, what you think this next Call of Duty will be. I personally think it's going to be based in a World War setting, probably World War II, because Battlefield 1 just did a World War 1. I personally did not like Battlefield 1. I'm more of a, I like to have fun with my games. Battlefield 1 is too much things going on. I prefer this arcade style. I prefer a story, a good campaign. If I remember correctly, the campaign of Battlefield 1 was just atrocious. You know, I personally was not a big fan of the multiplayer. I'm not going to say I don't enjoy it, because I do enjoy it. I just don't enjoy it well enough to say I really like the game. Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I know it's not the best. I rushed this video out. If you can, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing. Thank you.
Launched a counter UAV. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Enemy UAV in your vicinity. Friendly drone support is active. Friendly Scarab active. We've lost the lead. Enemy soldier on the field. The enemy has a drone package. The enemy has a drone package. Counter UAV waiting to launch. UAV on standby. Counter UAV is up. Enemy systems threats detected near your position. Locations marked.